Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today I'm at the Swift launch for the 2026 season. In this video we're going to take a look around the Caravan ranges. Now they're not all on show but a vast majority are, so we'll wander around and see what is new for 2026. Now the first thing I've got to tell you, which is quite exciting, the Sprite range, their entry-level Caravan, has come down in price. So for this new season you can start Swift caravanning in the Sprite range for around £20,000. All the full facts and figures will be on the website as and when it is updated. So let's make a start first of all here on the Sprite Alpine 4DB, and we'll wander around as we go. So this is the Alpine 4DB. So on this model, as I say, this is their entry level. It is on the Alco chassis. You won't get the ATC as standard. We have this slightly off-white silver colour front locker panel, the Swift badge. You can see our windows, sunroof that you'll get, the Swift badge. On the near side we can see that Sprite does have the silver sides, and the graphics or decals for 2026, if I just pull this open, we can see them here in this stripe pattern here. So they are quite simple, and the whole range for 2026 is sticking to this sort of grey and black feature. Let's come round the rear and just take a look before we go inside. So this will give you an idea of the back end of the Sprite range. You will see you'll get the Swift, the Sprite, and then the recognisable Swift light cluster. There's no changes on that for 2026. Let's go and have a look at the furnishings and the layouts. So on this one, as I said, this is the 4DB. So if we step in, now this one will offer you something a little bit different. So in the lounge area, we can see here the two bench seats. You will find this finish on the fabrics for this year, complemented by the curtains. Now up ahead, what I do like is the cupboards. We've got the light wood and then we've got the white finish, and instead of protruding out, they've gone flat. A lot of the manufacturers are going flush, and I think that's because they realise it's going to give you headroom. So on this layout you'll get your lounge here. This will convert into a bed, and then the kitchen space. So coming through into your kitchen, you'll get 3 gas burners on Sprite, and the oven and grill, the Dometic fridge and freezer. On this layout there's the wardrobe space, and then this dinette area which will convert into a bed. There's a bunk bed space here, there's a privacy curtain, and I'll just open this up so you can take a brief look inside. The idea of this video is just to give you an idea of colour scheme and layouts for the new season. Let's venture on and take a look at our next layout. Jules is doing some very handy backwards workings today. So we'll go into the 4EB. So that's this one over here. So coming in, this will give us again an idea of the EB layout. So we have this lounge space. This is nice. These are good sized sofas in here. And as I say, this is their entry level. So it just gives you an idea of what to expect if you're looking for a couple or family caravan. Our kitchen space, again with the under counter. Here we've just got the plain wall board, no splashback on there. Let's have a look in a cupboard. Those are strong latches, so nice strong hinges here on the cupboard space. Again, just gives you an idea. And then I do like this layout. So what we get in here is we have this centre washroom style. You'll get the shower cubicle, again nice size there, and then the centre sink here, a swivel toilet by Dometic. And then in the back we have the island bed in the rear, and that's up against the back wall. This is a good layout. I do like this. The only issue is if you are quite tall, just have to be conscious about the wall here. But you do also get privacy screens to divide this part, wardrobes, and the storage as well under that island bed. If you lift it up, that's where you can store your caravan equipment, as well as the front locker as well in the Sprite. Right, let's move on. So we'll take a look at the third layout, and this is the 4SB. So again, we've got another 4-berth caravan here. We have the same lounge layout. It is very light and bright. And then coming back, you'll find the island bed, which is a transverse island. This has the Duvet mattress. Duvet is used by Swift across their range. Excellent mattresses. The wardrobes, and at the rear you're going to have a rear washroom back there. Right, let's trundle on. I'm having to make haste because there's obviously other people here today and we need to get an overview of all the caravans while we're here. So let's go into the Alpine 4. So this one, now this may appeal to those that like the French or side fixed bed. Again, we have our lounge space. These sofas are a little bit shorter, and the reason is because once we've gone through our kitchen space, we have a side fixed bed, otherwise known as a French bed. This layout used to be very popular and it's actually making a comeback. I've seen this a few times now on some new 2026 models. On this one, you will get a toilet and shower all in one in the corner on the near side, and then your sink here, and then what you will also get is an absolutely huge wardrobe space. So those are the 4 Sprite models that I've got to show you here today. These all have air-blown heating as well, in case you're wondering about that. You will get blinds and fly screens. So that's the Sprite range for 2026. Just gives you an idea of, say, the colour schemes and what to expect. Now, as we move along, we come to the Swift Basecamp. Really popular, very cool caravan. For 2026, this is going to be available in the Basecamp 2 only. The other Basecamps are no longer going to be available. We can see the exterior. There's very little changes on Basecamp 2. If we come round, you can see again here on the off side, it does have the whale heating on board here. And then you access the Basecamp through the back. So if you're wondering how you get in one, let's just go have a look. The one change that they have got on here is there's a slight change in the bathroom, which we'll have a look at. But the idea with this caravan is it's small, it's compact, it's easy to tow. This is for couples. You can either use these as singles or convert it into a bed. But you get the idea. This is more for those sort of off-grid type travels in the caravan. You will get storage there. And I'll just let you dive into the washroom to have a look. So we've got a new panelling board there in Basecamp, but a good sized bathroom as well. So this one really does have everything on it that you're going to need. Well equipped kitchen, as you can see, and all these little storage compartments. Right, so that's Basecamp. As I say, Basecamp 2 for 2026. Next up, we move to the Challanger range. So we've done Sprite, we've done Basecamp, and now we're on to the Challanger. So for 2026, we do have some changes. I'll just pull this so you can have a look. We do have some changes to the graphics. So on here, we've got the dark grey and this blue effect here on the side. I don't have the prices for Challanger. Again, these will be on the website as it's updated. At the front, we have the carbon effect front locker, the windows, and then the blue graphic here as well. On Challanger, it's on the Alco chassis, and you will get the ATC as well, as we can see here. We'll just have a look at the rear. Now on Challanger, there's the option of twin axle and single axle models. The rear end is the standard Swift light cluster that you may be familiar with. We can see it here. Let's go inside and take a look. So this one is the 630 that's on show today, and I like this lounge space, so hopefully we'll see what you think to it. This is a really good family caravan, and hopefully this might be one you are considering. This is an 8-foot wide caravan because it's the Grande model. At the front, we have this huge wraparound lounge. We've got the table here, so this is great for the family. Then we move back and we've got a further dinette or wraparound style. Now this isn't going to be for everybody and every family, but it just gives you the options of having nice space to relax and eat and enjoy television. And you also have a fixed bed at the rear, because sometimes at the end of the day, you do just want to get into bed. You don't want to have to make a bed up. So we have this French bed style, but at the back wall. This is unusual. I do like this. This is a really good family caravan. Put this one on your list. There's privacy screens, there's the shower, and then there is a washroom. We'll have a look at the washroom style in one of the other models. It'll be a bit easier to get in. But again here, well, tower, fridge and freezer, the Thetford oven and grill. You will get gas burners and an electric plate and a microwave. Well-equipped caravan for the family. So twin axle and 8 foot wide. So this obviously one of the larger ones in the range. Now moving on, we come to another Challanger model here, and this is the 580. Now this is the Grande as well. It's a single axle model is this one. Let's have a look in here. So diving in, this is 8 foot wide as well. So this is going to give you a feeling of space as well, if that's what you're looking for. This is a 4-berth Caravan. Here we have our lounge space. I like the depth on these. They've not gone high here on the backs, but they have got a nice depth to them. And some of the Swift ranges for 2026 do have some new cushioning as well. So we can see the upholstery colour. We've got the grey boards here on the wall, the light wood. If I open this up, you can again have a look in there at the backboard. And then we come through into our kitchen space. So they've got this grey mottled effect. There's a worktop flat again. All these are going to give you the electric hob and the gas. Kitchen, the microwave, lots of plug sockets as well, that's important. Storage, tower fridge and freezer. What I like is they've put this grey over the top as well to match the kitchen. That blends in nicely, so that's a nice added touch. Storage here, and then there is the island bed, which again is complemented by the rear washroom at the back there. I'll let Jules take you through so you can have a look in there. So in the near side rear corner, we'll find our shower, and then we have our wash basin and the Thetford swivel toilet. So yeah, there's plenty on board the Challanger. Right, we'll trundle on and find another one. So that one is the 580, and then coming along we've got a 560 here. So we'll open this one up. Again, we've got the awning light up here as well that we can see. Challanger name. You will get the little Swifts as well that are always a nice finish on all of the Swift product. And we'll go take a look at the 560 layout. So in this one, we have again the long sofas. These aren't bad in terms of the length at all. Because this isn't the Grande model, this is not the 8 foot wide, it does feel smaller. So if you're considering a Caravan like this, get the feel. Is it right for you? Do you want the wider width or not? Kitchen again, and then on this layout, it's the layout that I actually do quite like. It's the centre washroom with the sink actually in the middle there, so we can see that. The toilet is on the offside wall, there's a shower on the near side, and then at the back we go through to that island bed, and we saw this on the Sprite, on the entry-level Caravans, and then we have it here. If I dive around this way, there we go, we have it here on the Challanger, which is the next step up from Sprite. Right, let's venture on. How much Caravan fun can we take in one morning? We're on our travels, let's go. Now, last but not least in the Challanger range here today, we'll just take a look at the 480. Now this is a very small and compact Caravan. This is a couples Caravan. If you are considering a Basecamp but you want to step up a bit, it might be that this could be a suitable model for you. It is that little bit bigger and it's going to give you a bit more of a luxurious feel as well. Obviously the price point is a little bit different, but these are the things you've got to take on board. Let's go inside and take a look. So what we're going to find in this 2-berth is an incredibly good size lounge. Because we have no fixed bed, we have 2 good sized sofas. You can use these as single beds or you can make it into a double. I don't have the sizes and lengths to hand here at the launch event, but they will be on the website when it's updated. Good sized kitchen. Again, this one isn't an 8 foot wide Caravan. Then you have space on here for your television. You can also put bits and pieces on there. You'll also get a tower fridge and freezer here by Thetford, and this one's got the rear washroom. These couples Caravans are always quite good and very popular as well. So you can see in there the storage that you're going to get, the mirror, and there we have our shower cubicle, and that's on that near side. And all these, I believe, across the range have got this new shower wall finish on them. Right, so that's Challanger. So we've seen Sprite. We stopped off at Basecamp, but then we've seen Challanger, which is the next up. So now we're going to go another step up. And for this, we're heading to Conqueror. Now, some of you will be familiar with Conqueror. It was on the market for a long time, then Swift took it off. Well, it's come back, it's going to conquer everything. So Conqueror is back. So we can see here the finish on Conqueror. This particular one is the single axle 480. This is a 2-berth couples caravan. You're going to get various things on this. This is a step up, so you've got things such as your gas barbecue point. You're going to get the 230 plug, silver sides. We can see the graphics. Let me close the door so we can just take a closer look. I always check they're definitely magnetic before I give them a yank, otherwise I'll be in trouble. But yes, so we can see there, these are in the dark grey and black. There is the awning light, the little Swifts have appeared up there, and the back end here on Conqueror. So you can see how your back end will look. Let's just go and take a look at the finishings on this one. So coming in, now this is certainly a step up from Challanger. In here we're going to have a different fabric scheme. This is a sort of a beigey oatmeal. We've got the boarding, and then it's complemented by the scatter cushions. I always like to show you a scatter cushion so you get an idea of the colour schemes. Up here there's various bits and pieces, including the front chest, the nice sunroof, and again the flat cupboards here. The finish on these is a white and then the wood trim. If I open one up, we can just take a look inside there. And then, as I say, on this layout, these will convert into a bed because this is the 2-berth. Now, what Conqueror has is a solid worktop. I'll give it a tap. So you can hear that is a solid finish on there. Nice there, and the splashback as well. Here we have the electric hot plate, gas burners, oven and grill. This is what you're going to get on Conqueror. And then on this one, it's the Dometic tower fridge and freezer. There's also an extractor fan. And then you can have a look into the bathroom there. This is next level up from Challanger, and you can see that on the finish. This is much better. I think this is a real step up. Got a nice shower cubicle in the near side corner with the matte black trim. The wall board's different in there. It's not just plain, it's nicely finished. So let's go find another Conqueror. There's a couple on show today. I'll have to find them as we go. So we've got a 560L and we've got a 645 that I can see. So this one is Grande. If you see this, it's 8 foot wide. So this is what you need to look for with Swift. If you're looking for 8 foot, you know it's going to be bigger and wider. Let's have a look at the front. So you can see here across the frontage, good size front locker as well. The Alco with the ATC, the graphics down this side, and then we're going to go in. We won't go all the way around. It's not a detailed review, it's first looks. So let's dive in. So this is a nice layout. So in here, you're going to have the L-shape wraparound. It really depends the layout you want, but this one's the L shape. You'll also find here where you can put your bracket here from the television on this wall. So this is your media wall. There's USB, USB-C, and then the kitchen again, as I said, that solid worktop, really good size flap here as well. Thetford oven, the microwave. The kitchen's really well equipped. It's got everything here that you're going to need. You will also get the Dometic tower fridge and freezer, and a control panel as well for the Alder. I believe this will have the Alder wet central heating system. So again, a step up from Challanger and a step up from Sprite. And then the shower here on the near side. Really good size shower cubicle. That's really good. Someone's even left the shower gel behind, look. Can use that later. Into the rear. So this model, we've got the island bed. It's against the offside wall. It's retracted currently. You can pull that out, and you've also got a very good sized bed. The Duvelet mattress again. And then there's storage here. I like this. This is a nice feature. The storage here, you will get a USB-C charging point. Little wardrobes as well here. The Alder tank there. So it's definitely got Alder wet central heating. Close this flap down. And this is obviously the back wall with the window and the padded boards as well. Right, let's venture into that washroom. So the washroom there on the off side of the Caravan, and again we can see our swivel toilet and the sink as well. And then you are also going to get the towel rail, which is part of the Alder wet central heating system. So not a bad, well equipped 4-berth Caravan. It's a shame I haven't got the prices at the moment. It'd be interesting to know where we are price point wise for 2026. It does look like things are heading downwards, which is very good. Right, and last but not least, here we've got the 645. So this is the Conqueror 645 Grande. So this is an 8-foot wide, twin axle, nice big caravan. Let's go inside and take a look at the layout. Now this is a very spacious an open plan caravan. As soon as you come in, you can feel the width of the 8-foot. Not a bad amount of headroom, more so if I'm not stood under a sunroof, obviously. Nice wrap around, the 2 bench seat sofas. You could use these as small singles if you are a family, or a double bed. And then we come through into the kitchen area on the off side. Again, all the appliances here in the kitchen. It's a nice kitchen, it's nice and light and bright. I've shown it here, obviously some bits and pieces, so you can just picture yourself there on the caravan site with all your bits and pieces out. Control panels, in this model, you've got a pre-installation to put your television bracket on here. Tower fridge and freezer. And then we move to an island bed against the near side wall. And again, this is retracted back. There's a nice amount of space to walk around the caravan here. And the one good thing is we haven't got the sticky tape down the walls. As we can see, I know a lot of you comment about tape on walls. It's a one-piece wall board there. Coming round, the colour on the cabinet scheme. And then we have this nice white sliding privacy door into the bathroom and these metallic effect strips. I'll let you dive into there. There's a nice finish in here. There is, if I just point this out before you dive in, you can see the almost light oak coloured wall strips there of the boards. And then there's the shower cubicle in the near side corner, the sink and the Thetford toilet as well. So it gives you an idea of the feel of the twin axle 8-foot Conqueror. Right. Let's continue on. We've got one more to go and see. We're going top of the range next. So let's step out carefully. So last but not least, we want to head round this way, I believe, and that is to Elegance. Here we go. Now, Elegance is the top of the range in terms of the Swift Caravan models. So Elegance, again, I don't have the price point, but on this one you can see at the front we've got the white, the black, Elegance embossed on here. You will get this black cover on the A-frame. It does have ATC. We'll walk around the side of it so we can have a look at the graphics. So you will get a service light here, an awning light there, barbecue points, television 12-volt aerial, a 230-volt socket. This one's the twin axle, the 8-foot wide. You can see those graphics on the 845. And then coming around the rear, there's pre-installation here with the 2-lay bike rack. Slightly different light cluster this time on here to the other models that we've seen, so we can see that there. Elegance 845. And if we just make our way down the off side, we can see those silver sides and the graphics again as we go down. Right, and all your features here for the water, external shower, vent for the Alder, and that's where you're going to feed in the water to the Caravan. Let's go in and take a look. So this layout 845, there's only one Elegance here today, so we'll have to take a look at this layout, but again I'll put links to the website so you can see them all as the website is updated. In we come. Right, so 2026, what awaits us in here? So coming in, we have this again, sort of oatmeal-y beige effect. You can see this quilted finish here. It's got a black line embossed into it, the quilted finish on the boards, and then it's white gloss, and then this matte effect and a grey here. See round there to the cushions. This is maybe copper. I love my colour explanations for you. A coppery colour. Then we can see on the cushion here, again, another beige finish. And then the other cushion, the finish on that as well. So those are the scatter cushions here in the Elegance. Nice little wraparound there. There are a number of different layouts, so obviously find the one that works best for you. This is the 8-foot wide, so you can feel the size here. Plenty of space, big sunroof, Alder wet central heating. Kitchen, yes, solid worktop. You do get the worktop flap. This has very much got the feel of the Conqueror, but just going another step up. Microwave extractor. So that's on the off side, and onto the near side, a big Dometic fridge and freezer. So we can see these are around about 153 litre capacity on these. Your television wall will go into there. And then coming back this layout, you have a nice big window on the near side. You can look out there. There is somewhere to put the television if you want TV. Wardrobe space, and then the bed. So this is a nice wide and long bed. It will slide out. Again, the duvet, and then this huge headboard going all the way back. I believe, I'm not sure if this one's maybe the elephant colour, but the headboard there all the way, and then these lockers, and they've got these clasps. If I just press this and lift this one up, just be careful, there we go. So in here you can see 3 strong hinges or clasps, and then bring that down, and then the nice chrome there. And you get these little LEDs, USB and USB-C charging points as well. And then moving through into the bathroom, I'll let you dive in there without me. So in this corner on the off side, the toilet, the Alder radiator towel rail, and you can see again the wood effect panelling just in that rear corner. Then there's lots of space here. I'll just step in. So you can see you've got these little cabinets mirrored with the push-in clasp. You can open those. Storage here, no intrusion, smallish bowl, but no intrusion. Nice swivel tap. And then the shower cubicle in that near side corner. Again, the nice black mat, good size shower, and that nice finish with the wallboard in there. Good size shower, that one. In fact, the whole bathroom, to be fair, is a good space. If space to get change is important, then this is the sort of thing you should be looking for. And I'll just open this. Nice wardrobe space as well. You can see in there, plenty of room, hanging all your bits and pieces. Yeah, so that's the finish on Elegance. What I'll just do as well, because the carpet's down, but I'll just lift this carpet so we can have a look at the flooring. So there's the flooring colour on Elegance for 2026 and the carpets. So let me dive out and we'll just have a little recap. So we started with Sprite entry level. It's going to start at around 20,000 this year. Options are going to include carpets, so they're not going to throw everything on it. They're bringing the price down, but you can always add those. Then we had a look at Basecamp. There's only going to be Basecamp 2 for this year. That's a 2-berth, small and compact caravan. Then we moved up to the Challanger range. Then we saw the return of Conqueror. And then we finished with a bit of Elegance. Well, the Caravan may have Elegance, but I know I haven't. So there we go. Hopefully that gives you an idea of an overview of the Swift Caravan range for 2026. I'll put links down there so you can take a look at the website for once it is updated. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.